And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
We must tell you, you must cancel the normal Thanksgiving plans.
Nobody says the B word. Come on.
Keeping yourself out of crowds. These new steps include personal behavioral changes that we all must commit to, as well as regulatory measures.
If I overstep my bounds, just tell me.
That will roll into a new stay-at-home advisory for Chicago that will go into effect at 6 a.m. this coming Monday, November 16th, and will be in effect for 30 days.
This house is a prison on planet bullshit.
It calls upon each of us to do the following: to stay at home unless you must go out for essential reasons.
We get to take our democracy back.
No visitors should be in your home unless they're essential workers.
Can I come over this afternoon and touch your face?
And I want to say these 4 things again. Stay home unless you have to go out for essential reasons. Do not have guests over.
It's a trap.
Cancel your traditional Thanksgiving plans.
Beetlejuice.
Be smart. I get it. I understand it. It's wrong. My advice on Thanksgiving: don't be a turkey.
You just call me a turkey.
You don't want to be the turkey.
Turkey is a little over the line, my man.
You know what love is on Thanksgiving?
No, but I got a feeling I'm about to find out.
I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for you that I'm not going to see you.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
We've obtained this photo of Governor Gavin Newsom dining at the luxurious French Laundry restaurant in Napa the evening of November 6th.
I just happened to look over and realize, hey, is that Gavin Newsom? Who is that? And I did ask one of the waitresses, and she confirmed it was.
We spoke with a woman who happened to be at the restaurant the same night, and she snapped these photos. She asked us not to identify her. When the governor issued his apology on Monday, he described the dinner as outdoors.
It was in Napa, which was in the orange status, relatively loose compared to some other counties. It was to be an outdoor restaurant.
But the photo appears to show the dinner being mostly indoors, with sliding glass doors opened up for air. The woman we spoke with says at one point those doors were closed because of noise complaints about the group.
It got louder and louder, and so they had some sliding glass doors that they were able to close. So then it was just a closed off room, but you could still hear them. That's how loud they were.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
She says the scene was hypocritical.
It was a very large group of people and shoulder to shoulder, something that he's always telling us not to do.
We're better than you, and we know it.
As soon as I sat down at the larger table, I realized it was a little larger group than I had anticipated. And I made a bad mistake. Instead of sitting down, I should have stood up and walked back, got in my car, and drove back to my house.
All right. I'll swing by for a minute. Allow them to envy me.
And the only reason you apologized, he got caught.
And so I want to apologize to you because I need to preach and practice, not just preach and not practice. And I've done my best to do that.
What do you want me to say?
You tell me.
I fucked up.
It's a behavior that has to stop.
But Congressman, you made the call.
If, in fact, we're going to have Thanksgiving with anyone, that we limit it to a maximum. They suggest 5 people, maximum 10 people, socially distanced wearing masks, and people who have quarantined.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
There should be no group more than 10 people in one room, inside the home.
If these measures are not sufficient to slow the spread, we will reduce will turn the valve more. You have some scientists who believe we're going to go back to a close down.
Christmas is canceled.
You can't cancel a holiday.
Give it up, Stanley, and you will lose New Year's.
I think the order's unconstitutional, but I really want to tell you what put me in a position to issue a public statement about it. I came out of a convenience store middle of last week, and a man, probably in his early 70s, a veteran, he had a baseball cap on, he served, and he said, "Sheriff, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yes." Because my wife and I are arguing about going to our son's for Thanksgiving. I said, "Why are you arguing?" He said, "Well, she heard on TV that the governor had said you can only have 10 people at a gathering." And I said, "So what's the problem?" She says, "Well, there's going to be 14 of us, including a new baby we haven't seen in 8 months. And she's afraid that your deputies and the state police are going to come to the house and count who's there." And I said to him, "Sir, I'm not going to be looking in your windows. I'm not sending the deputies."
Thanksgiving is going to look different this year. It just has to. Medical experts across the country strongly recommend that we do not host Thanksgiving with people from outside of our own households.
Lady, I got buddies who died face down in the muck so that you and I can enjoy this family restaurant.
How perfect is that? It's all there, every element. Hypocrisy, greed, selfishness, stupidity. This is our national moment in a single picture.